Alright, what is going on, guys? Fix the stream. Here we go. Houston gonna get the football here up 7-3 in the second quarter. CJ Stroud. Offense was cooking early on. Scored a touchdown the first play. Haven't scored since. Been a low scoring affair tonight in Houston. And it'll be interesting to see how Stroud and this offense responds here. Colts offense is playing really well right now. So Colts offense isn't doing anything right now, so they gotta see if the Longhorns can take advantage of that. Mitchell's cooking. Wait, what did I say? Something stupid. Let's see if the Texans offense can take advantage of that. I mean, again, they're up 7-3, deep in the second quarter. They should be able to win this football game. We shall see, though. I mean, the Colts just, offensively really not going their way today. Yeah, no. So, you know, Houston's just they gotta lock in. They gotta get they gotta get their offense going. I mean, again, I realistically think if they score a couple touchdowns, they're gonna beat the Colts. I think the Colts offense just doesn't with Minshew, they just don't have that explosiveness, that push. Like eventually, yeah, I don't think they're just good enough to wear down the Texans just running with JT. 6:23 to go in the second quarter. D'Amico Ryans in his first year as Texans head coach, 9-7 record. He was the linebackers coach with the team from 2006, 2011. So he's had a he was a member of the organization from back in the day. The Texans have gone through some pretty rough coaching stints. Bill O'Brien had a little success, but he just kind of sold at the end and then just made some horrible decisions. First down 10, they'll pitch it to Singletary right side, and Singletary will get to the 50-yard line, bring him second down. And then he had, David Culley was pretty didn't last very long. And so, and you get to D'Amico Ryans, and I mean, Houston could not be happier with the man that they have in charge right now. D'Amico Ryans is fantastic, excellent head coach. Dude's the right man to lead the franchise. Him and CJ Stroud making it happen, bringing this team back to prominence, man. A relevant squad. But yeah, Texans have only gained 69 yards since that first play where they gained 75 yards. So not a good offensive performance from them so far, but they got a chance to right those wrongs. Second down and 3. Stroud over the middle, checks it down. That's caught for a first down by Saubert, the tight end. And so Stroud just kind of locked that one up there. And then, I've seen Stroud watching the game. A couple bad throws from CJ tonight, but makes the throw right here on second down and 3. A little play action fake here. Stroud just stands in the pocket. A really clean pocket as well. Really good protection from that Texans offensive line. And Stroud just able to fire that one in there for a first down. 8 for 10 for 121 yards on the day at the 45 of Indianapolis. So hand it off to Singletary, who gets to the 40. Second down coming up. So they're having some success running the ball in the early downs. They're going to show some CJ Stroud highlights here. This is the play, the touchdown play earlier in the game. I believe this is what this is, the first play of the game. Yep, just Nico Collins winning on that post route and CJ Stroud. Incredible arm talent from CJ Stroud. And that's what made him a top 2 pick in the draft. Had so much success at Ohio State. Great player, man. Here we go. Second down and 4, and they'll pitch it to Singletary. He's trying to bounce it inside. And he tries to cut it back inside here and makes it a third down and short. So they've had some success running the ball early downs, but I don't know. When I've seen them run the ball on like second down, hasn't been as successful. First down, they've done all right. Now it's a third down and short, though. This is a big play for Houston. Collins is back in the game. Xavier Hutchinson. Seem like they got him, Xavier Hutchinson. 3rd down and 2. Indianapolis fans getting loud. Need a big play from their defense on 3rd down and 2. Stroud takes the handoff, throws a screen to Nico Collins, who's got the 1st down. Collins accelerates, and he's going to be down. We'll see where they spot him, but he's going to be inside the 10. 1st down and goal for Houston. A perfectly drawn up screen, excellent blocking on the outside, and Collins continues to be the man tonight for the Houston Texans offense. Excellent job here. Fantastic blocking by Xavier Hutchinson on this other side. John Mechie does a good job as well. And he was able to all he had to do was beat this first guy at the line of scrimmage. One guy missed, 2 guys missed. Boom. Nico Collins gets Houston into the red zone. Inside the 10, they spot him at the Indianapolis 8-yard line on 1st down and goal. Stroud will pitch it to Singletary. He's got good blocks, but he gets tripped up. Might have gotten into the end zone there, but he gets tripped up at around the 5. That was crazy, man. Great play call on 3rd down again. Just making the right read, getting it to Nico Collins to make that play. That's huge for them. They needed a big play from Nico there. All right, let's get close. All right, here we go. 2nd down and goal for Stroud in the offense. At the 4-yard line, Stroud. Halfback draw to Singletary, and the Colts, they stop him. They will. It looked like he was stopped. Then he was able to actually get through the little hole and managed to get a couple extra yards, get him down to the 1 or 2 yard line here. But he did not get in the end zone. So it is a 3rd down and goal, and there's right before the 2-minute warning. So we'll see if they get the playoff. Buckner had him here, almost made the tackle. They miss it. And the Texans are going to take this to the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning here in Indianapolis. The Texans lead the Colts 7-3, and the Texans are also on the verge of scoring their 2nd touchdown of the game. Big play of the drive. C.J. Stroud to Nico Collins on a screen pass, on a bubble screen. They got the Texans all the way down into the red zone. So, again, Houston offense shows that explosiveness, and Nico Collins has been that guy today for them. Huge performance from him on this day with the playoffs on the line. Nico Collins has stepped up in a big, big way. So we're gonna check the stats here just to I'm not even confirmed, just to see how well has Nico Collins been playing today. CJ Stroud has 150 passing yards. Nico Collins has 129 of those yards. Insane. He's been the only guy with more than 1 reception for the Texans today. Xavier Hutchinson, Dalton Schultz, all guys who made receptions. But Nico Collins has most of the yards today. And this Texans defense doing a good job of keeping Jonathan Taylor in they're doing an all right job. 11 carries, 60 yards, 5.5 yards per carry. Not bad. But the Colts passing offense has got nothing. Minshew doesn't even have 30 yards passing, as we're about to be in the about to be at halftime. Not a good day for Minshew passing the football. They've been able to establish the ground game. They've been able to get those guys the ball in the ground game, but they have struggled in a big, big way in the passing game, and hence why they only have 3 points. Y'all listening, man, be sure to click the subscribe button. But when we come back here from the 2-minute warning, it'll be a 3rd down and goal for the Texans, which is huge. This is a huge, huge play for D'Amico Ryans. They've been conservative today in certain spots. I mean, they punted from the Indy 46 on 4th down and short early in the game. So interesting to see what Ryans decides to do. Again, he's a former defensive coordinator within San Francisco, defensive guy. So he's the approach he likes to take to things. So this is definitely an interesting play here. We'll see what they do on 3rd down and goal. This Colts defense, again, they got those big 2 defensive tackles in the middle there. DeForest Buckner and Stewart in the middle. So we'll see if those guys can make a big time play here on 3rd down and goal. Playoffs are on the line. The winner of this game goes to the NFL playoffs. The loser goes home. This is a big third down and goal. Stroud in shotgun here. Takes the snap. Looking. Firing end zone. Wide open man. That's Andrew Beck for the touchdown. And the Texans score. Andrew Beck. If someone gambled on Andrew Beck scoring a touchdown tonight, they probably made a lot of money just now if they had the over on his touchdown total. Andrew Beck just wide open in the back of the end zone. Easy read for CJ Stroud to make. And Beck gets in wide open. How many touchdowns does he have on the year? I'm curious. I think he went to Texas too. First touchdown. Wait, no, he has one touchdown this season. That's his second TD of the season. Fairbairn's PAT is good. And there you go. The Texans 14-3 lead. What a drive from CJ Stroud there. And I mean, just a good play call on the goal line there. Finally got away from the ground game. Finally put the ball in your quarterback's hands to lead you to the NFL playoffs. That's exactly what CJ Stroud and Nico Collins did on that drive. And at this point, Indianapolis, this drive before half is absolutely massive. This is huge because I'm pretty sure that Houston gets the ball out of half as well. So if you go down to half 11 and with Houston getting the ball back, it's not good. They need points on this drive. CJ Stroud, though, that Texans offense, again, even without Tank Dell, I believe Noah Brown's also out tonight. It's crazy. Stroud 10 for 12 for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, the guy's ridiculous, man. What a player. What a player he is. Phenomenal, phenomenal football player. And you look at the draft class of quarterbacks this year. Bryce Young did not have a good season. I mean, you can't really blame him in Carolina. But there's a difference between, there's guys, and I think the Texans are definitely a better roster and talent-wise than the Colts, and then not the Colts, the Panthers are. But like, you got to be able to at least show flashes and elevate your team to greatness. And I feel like Bryce Young just hasn't been able to do that much. CJ Stroud's team sucks. They're not good. He makes guys better. Makes the offensive line look better. Makes the wide receivers look better. He makes the team around him a lot better. And I think that's a big thing for these rookie quarterbacks as Taylor makes a nice cut. And Taylor going to get that first down. So Jonathan Taylor got to get this Colts offense going here. They got 3 timeouts to work with. They got under a minute 50 to go in this first half. So they do have an opportunity here to make something happen. As we got a first down and 10. Gardner Minshew at a little past 35. Minshew, pressure. He feels it. Running right. Minshew firing passes. Is it caught? Downs thought he wasn't even down, but he's, see what they call here. I think Downs might have caught this for a first down. Texans didn't seem to think he did, but it looks like, ooh, that's... Colts get the snap off anyway, and now Minshew's going to fire underneath to Taylor, who's tackled for about a yard, and the Colts will call a timeout. Flag is down as well. So, hold on the timeout here. What's the flag? What is the flag here, fellas? An offsides penalty on the Houston Texans there, so that'll give the Colts some extra yards. If y'all listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. They were obviously scrambling a little bit after that play. That was ridiculous. They had like guys still on the field and stuff. They were just absolutely running. I mean, they just were lost in that situation. So, first down and 5. And again, Texans do get that second half kickoff, so this is important. This is big for Indianapolis. First down and 5 for Gardner Minshew here. Minshew. He will take the snap. Dropping back. Minshew. Pressure. And Minshew is going to... Did he get rid of it? There's a flag down from the officials. The Texans think they have a fumble. I don't know about that one, but we'll see. Flag is down. And it's going to be another penalty on this Houston defense. It's going to be an illegal contact penalty on Jalen Petrie, the young safety. And that is how the Colts get even more yards. Free first down here. And maybe I'll listen, be sure to click subscribe button. Holding the, yeah, some illegal contact there in that secondary. I agree with that call. I mean, the thing is Minshew was under pressure. Didn't need to do it. Minshew was under pressure. Probably would have had it. Had the play strapped if you didn't make that penalty. First down and 10 at the 39 now. And another flag is flying. And I know Bill Vinovich's crew does not like to throw a lot of flags. Well, here they are. They're throwing a ton of flags. A false start penalty now on the Colts. Michael Pittman Jr., the wide receiver, the star wide receiver of this team, false starting there. Come on, Pittman, man. Enough with the penalties. Let's play some football. I don't like these penalties and all this crap. I want to watch football, not the refs. 59 seconds to go. But the key in this game has been the fact that the Colts haven't had any offense going. As here's Minshew gonna fire down the field, and man, a terrible throw from Minshew as Pittman was open, but sailed that one way out of bounds. Second down, 15. But yeah, the Colts haven't had anything going on offense today. That's been a very big part of this game. They just have Minshew just kind of in mid, right there. Could have had a completion to Pittman, just sailed that one. Got to get number 11 the football. Can't give JT the ball a lot here. Got to get it to other guys. Got to get to Pittman. And with that penalty, they're also, it's a dome stadium, but field goal range, they're fringe, maybe even probably not in field goal range right now. Second down and 15. Minshew fakes, gonna launch it downfield. Minshew! Oh, he had him in deep, but it's incomplete. He had Moali Cox as tight end. But once again, Gardner Minshew failing to make the throw. A couple of those today, man, and it's just, again, this is why we want. He just runs right by Steven Nelson here. This is why we want the Texans in the playoffs. And again, I'm totally unbiased here, but from an NFL, I'm not a fan of either of these teams. From an NFL fan perspective, it has to be the Texans, dude. I'm sorry, Colts. If y'all earn it, y'all earn it. But Minshew ain't good, bro. Third down and 15, and the Colts are just going to run the ball here with Taylor. Taylor actually getting a solid amount of yards here. Doesn't fumble, which is the key. And with 40 seconds to go, who's going to call the timeout here? It looks probably Houston, right? Houston? D'Amico Ryans, y'all call this? Nothing's up there, but it is D'Amico Ryans. D'Amico Ryans calls the timeout here. He wants that ball back in CJ Stroud's hands. But that is man, that's rough. Rough drive from Indy there. Rough drive. Minshew, terrible stuff, dude. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Missed a couple open throws and just ah. Fourth down and 5 and a 52-yard field goal. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts get some points on the board before the end of this first half. So that's very important for them to get those points. But now it is the Texans with their turn to get the ball here. And with 2 timeouts, man, 2 timeouts, CJ Stroud, I wouldn't count him out here to score. Would not count them out at all to score points here. Not at all. CJ Stroud's a really, really good quarterback, dude. All right. 35 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll be kicking off to Stroud and the Texans. They have 2 timeouts if they choose to, which, assuming that with D'Amico Ryans calling that timeout, I'm assuming that the Texans are going to be aggressive here and try to get at least a field goal before half. Fairbairn's got a solid little leg, man. I mean, we shall see. Here is the kickoff into the end zone, and now here comes CJ Stroud. 35 seconds to go in the first half. 2 timeouts to work with, and they're going to show some of his highlights here. I mean, obviously the big highlight of the game, that big bomb. Took a shot at the end of this play. It looks like from DeForest Buckner, but hit Nico Collins. And here's Stroud making a good throw underneath to Schultz. He's been just very comfortable, looked comfortable, and just been precise with his throws today. Great quarterback. Great quarterbacks are comfortable. Great quarterbacks have good arms, and great quarterbacks make throws under pressure. That's what CJ Stroud's been doing. First down and 10, and we got flags flying. Probably going to be a false start on the Houston Texans, and that is another penalty on them. I'm going to call it for a lot, actually. Xavier Hutchinson false starting. What is it with these wide receivers false starting? Last 2 possessions had wide receivers false start. Most passing yards by a rookie in NFL history. CJ Stroud is 5 yards away from a 4,000-yard passing season. He's not going to pass. Probably won't pass Justin Herbert or Andrew Luck, but he could definitely pass Jameis Winston and Cam Newton in the second half of this one. So obviously he does have the extra game advantage than those two guys. But record book is the record book, man. Andrew Luck's rookie season, obviously Colts fans were probably very upset when they saw that up there. Andrew Luck was a stud, as they're going to just hand this off to Singletary. And I think, as we got whistles blowing here, who's going to call the timeout? Is Indy going to call the timeout? Do we got a little chess game going on here between Shane Steichen and D'Amico Ryans? It is a timeout by Indy. We have a chess game going on here. You know, hey, technically, if the Texans decide to run the ball 3 plays in a row and the Colts get 3 stops, technically they get the ball back. Now, most likely, what would that end up in? A punt, but still. This is the AFC playoff picture, the big AFC playoff picture. The Ravens, 1 seed throughout the playoffs. Big game tomorrow at Sunday Night Football between the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins for the AFC East. Miami's clinched a playoff spot. Buffalo has not. The AFC South is still up for grabs with the Jags, Colts, and Texans all having a shot. Chiefs have already clinched their division. They're in the playoffs. So that is a wild playoff picture that could be unfolding in the AFC as the final day of the regular season comes to a close. Second down 15, they're going to toss this to Singletary. He's going to be tackled in bounds. Clock will run, and I think Shane Steichen's going to call another timeout. So the playoff picture is crazy. Again, the Ravens are the 1 seed. That's locked in. The Dolphins are in the playoffs. The Chiefs are in the playoffs. The Browns are in the playoffs. That's what, 4 spots? I think. Like, it is crazy how CJ Stroud swinging that, getting the rotation there. Good stuff, CJ. Yeah, man, it is the playoff picture is tight. There's a lot of teams. Again, you got the is that a basketball? Hold up, am I tripping? Um, no, it's tight. The AFC playoff picture is tight. The Steelers have put themselves in a good position, but they still need outside help. Third down and 12. Stroud dropping back. Gonna fire left into the ground, incomplete. With 18 seconds left, the Colts will get the football back. Depending on the punt, though, we'll see what they actually decide to do. But yeah, both of these teams, though, the goal for each of these teams, if whoever wins this game today, is going to the playoffs. They don't have to worry about outside help. The craziest thing that could possibly happen is the Buffalo Bills miss the playoffs. I feel like that'd be absolutely crazy for the Bills. Because, man, firsthand experience here. Bills are a really, really good team, dude. Well, at least when they played the Cowboys, they were. Fourth down and 12. Johnston on to punt the ball here. That Bills team is when they play up to their potential, dude, that's a great team. That's a 1,000,000% a playoff team. As Josh Downs is looking to return, makes a man miss, But with 7 seconds left on the clock here, yeah, that Bills team is crazy good. And if they weren't in the playoffs, that I just wouldn't feel right, dude. Like that team's so good, but if they don't earn their spot, again, they have to play the Miami Dolphins, or that game is for the division. It's not like the Dolphins have 13 wins or whatever, and they're gonna rest their starters. That's a Miami team that they're fighting for the division here, and the 2 seed in the conference. Like that's a huge, huge game tomorrow. Buffalo could miss the playoffs if they don't win. Cleveland already, clinched their spot. They're in. Um, as first down and 10, Minshew is actually going to line up to snap the ball here. And that is what they're going to do. Minshew might as well just air it out deep. He's going to roll out to the right side. Just going to have to chuck up a Hail Mary. The clock is at 0. Minshew's going to throw us to the sideline, and we're going to halftime. Texans will get the ball to start the third quarter of this one. So, yeah, that right there, man, is a crazy situation that could be unfolding in the AFC. And again, I'll go through as I'm about to take a halftime break here, but the scenarios are crazy for the AFC. Again, the Steelers still need outside help to make the playoffs. They do. They need outside help to make the playoffs. Um, they need outside help. They need either the Bills or Jags to lose, or by some miracle, the Jaguars or not the Jaguars, the Texans and Colts tie. Most likely scenario is that the uh shoot is that the Bills lose probably because I'm pretty sure the Jags are playing the Titans tomorrow. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Tennessee's probably gonna lose. I mean, you never know. Jags have been playing great, but Tennessee probably loses. So they're gonna have to throw that bill. They're gonna be praying for the Miami Dolphins tomorrow. And that's the scenario in the AFC. So the AFC, the pretty much the stakes right now. AFC West is clinched. AFC North and 1 seed is clinched. AFC South and AFC East are up for what do you call it? Are up for grabs. That's obviously huge. Again, AFC East. One AFC East team, the Dolphins, have their playoffs clinched. They're in. Bills don't. Bills need to win tomorrow. So if the Bills, that's the craziest thing is the spectrum of things here. Is the Bills could go from being AFC East champs to like if they win, they could be AFC champs and a top 3 seed, I think. Top 3 seed or so. How many wins? But the point is, they could be a top seed, like at one of the higher seeds, or they could go to missing the playoffs completely. That's what's crazy about Buffalo's situation here. Meanwhile, on the other hand, you got um, the Steelers over here. They need teams to lose. The Jags could go from what looked like a surefire playoff team this year to missing the playoffs completely. Like, I mean, if you told me, dude, the Jags, I felt like the Jags the whole year. I thought, man, coming into the season, I thought the Jags were gonna easily, easily, easily win the division, man. I didn't even think it was. I never thought a second about it. And honestly, I don't think the casual NFL fan or any NFL fan thought that the Jags would be in a Week 18 missing playoff situation, dude. Like it's actually crazy what's happened to them this year. You've had Trevor Lawrence dealing with a ton of injuries, and it's honestly just been a really bad season for them. Definitely a big step back for them this year, which is crazy because the Sioux. That's just like it is crazy. Like how the Jags have struggled this year and honestly just how much the AFC South how good the AFC South has been like in terms of how much like those 2 teams the Texans and the Colts have exceeded expectations like both of those teams were projected to be horrible teams that were supposed to be nowhere near a playoff spot but here they are both teams with a legitimate chance to win their division on a division that coming into the year was the Jags to lose. That's what's crazy. Is that's the division's definitely this division has been ridiculous to watch unfold, but we'll see who ends up being crowned champion. All comes down to week 18. Can't be better than that. Took a little break. Colts got the football here. And I've been switching between watching the Texas game because getting down to the wires. Here's Jonathan Taylor. First down run for Indianapolis. So I've been watching the UT game. Probably going to go back to because it is a really close game. Texans playing on their opening drive, it seems like. Nico Collins caught a 23-yarder to start the half, but after that, not a good drive from them. But Jonathan Taylor is going to have to carry this Colts team to the playoffs. If y'all are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. It's going to come down to JT, man. That's really what it's going to come down to. He's the man who's going to have to carry this franchise to the postseason. Don't think that Minshew has it in him. Steichen got frustrated at the end of the half. First down, back to Taylor, and Taylor up the middle. We got a couple yards. We're going down right there. So, yeah, that is – it's going to come down to how well Jonathan Taylor performs. I'm going to go ahead and watch this Texas game here. Texas Tech stock report. They were up, meh, and then they were down. Yeah, Tech did not have a good season last year in basketball. They did not. Not a good year. I'm just watching the end of this one because Texas, trying to make it happen. Make it happen, Finish off the game. We're down by 6. What a throw from Minshew. And he gets it to his tight end, Granson, for the first down. So Minshew making throws and Minshew trying to keep this Indianapolis team's playoff hopes alive. And Granson comes open right here. He looks back for it just in time here. And Minshew still only at 68 passing yards, but he's at the 49. And now he'll go to Taylor. Makes a cut. Jonathan Taylor in open space. Taylor down the sideline. And Taylor's gone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. We got a game here. Jonathan Taylor. I said it was going to have to be him. And who was it? It was him. Jonathan Taylor with the touchdown. What a star he is. 87-yard drive for this Colts offense. And Jonathan Taylor has given the Colts a fighting chance. And now they'll go for 2 to tie the game. 50-yard touchdown run for JT. And he broke it down the sideline. And when Jonathan Taylor gets a full head of steam, there's no stopping him, man. If y'all listening, by the way, be sure to click that subscribe button. What an electric moment in this football game. Colts are 3 for 4 on the season on these 2-point conversions. So we'll see what they do here. Man in motion. Minshew takes a snap. And he'll fake the gift to Taylor. He'll throw it in the end zone. It's caught by Mo Alley Cox for 2. And the Colts have tied the game here in the third quarter on the back of Jonathan Taylor. What a game we have in Indianapolis, man. This game is starting to get crazy. Missed the free throw over here. Gosh, and they went down and scored. Crazy, dude. Who's hurt now, bro? We got injured dudes. It's pathetic. But what a job by Taylor, man. Saving the game for the Colts. Again, offense is struggling. Comes down to JT. Whether they go as far as he goes at this point. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Watching this Texas basketball team, dude. Not a good team. Really not. Just so many just such a sloppy team, dude. Really sloppy squad. It's just disappointing to watch. They're sloppy. They don't really have a lot of great defense. Complete opposite of last year's team. They're down by 10 to Tech with 2 minutes left, bro. That's pathetic. Like, it's Tech. Like, I get Tech's not a bad team, dude, but you're at home and you're getting your butt kicked by Texas Tech. Yeah, dude, this Big 12 conference is not easy. All right, bro. I mean, you got to get a 3 off, bro. Only way. They're double teaming Ace Miss, which is honestly pretty smart. Oh, that was weird. And they missed. Alright, that's ball game, bro. That's game. We're gonna lose to Tech. Yeah, that's just sad. Yep, Tyrese Hunter had a chance to bring it to 4 points, and he misses the free throw. They go down and score. Yeah, this team is not good, bros. This is not a good basketball team whatsoever. What a sad, pathetic team this is. Yeah, just get beat to. Okay, nice block, but game's still over pretty much. Even with once Hunter draws an and one here. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no, dude. If they summon, I don't know. That's a bad team, bro. Not a good team. Back to Indianapolis, just in time for the kickoff. All right. So now we have a brand new ball game. Jonathan Taylor with a big time touchdown for Indianapolis, and like, man, this game ain't over yet. It's not. It was looking rough at times for Indy, but that Taylor run completely rejuvenates this team. Crowd's getting into it now. They have life. They have life here. So, and again, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter if Indy wins 42-41 or 17-14. They get into the playoffs regardless. So, first down and 10 for the Texans. How will C.J. Stroud respond? They'll go with a run to Singletary. He'll get a yard or two before being stopped by this Colts defense. Yeah. And now this is a big opportunity for both these teams. There's the AFC playoff picture again. Ravens, Dolphins, Chiefs, Jags, Bills, Browns, and Steelers occupy the 7 spots, but one of those teams will be removed tonight as Indianapolis or Houston will be in the playoffs. Second down and 8. Stroud firing down the field, incomplete. Looking for Mechie on the left side. It's out of bounds. Third down and 8. Here we go. Third down and 8. Stroud, pressure, fires down the field, incomplete. Hutchinson, the intended target, but the pressure got in, and I don't know. That was going to be a tough throw for Stroud to make. And right here, that pressure from Ebucom comes in, and CJ Stroud wanted to make this throw to Xavier Hutchinson, just throws it over him. And this Colts defense is coming up big. And now the Texans will be forced to punt the football. So Cameron Johnson will punt. This ball is a good punt, backing him up to the 10. It'll be up to Downs to make something happen. He takes a big hit from the Texans special teams unit. Great tackle by Hewitt there. And it'll be close football. So 8:58 remaining in the third quarter. Indianapolis not out of it, man. They're right in. Actually, screw that. They're in the thick of it. Like, this game is anyone's at this point. I mean, Stroud and this Texans offense have gone kind of cold today. So, yeah, man, just we shall see what happens here. Oh man. Who the heck scored the goal, man? Of course he did. Nice. That's a tough loss. But yeah, gotta give credit to. Actually, no, screw that. A tough loss for Texas basketball tonight, though. Again, just man, that team's got some issues they gotta figure out. Man, they do. That's not a good, not a good man, not good. Anyways, um, here we go. Colts have an opportunity to make something huge happen here. They got a chance to win this game. They legitimately have a chance to win today. They do. At first it didn't really seem like a possibility. I mean, I sure didn't think the Colts were gonna even be in this situation, but here we are. Tie game, Colts with the football. Need a big drive from Minshew. Can he deliver? Is the question. Money moment here. Gardner Minshew, big time throw to Granson right here to get the Colts offense finally moving. And then Jonathan Taylor, what a cut right there to get past the line of scrimmage. And then from there, the vision and the speed takes over. Taylor to the crib. And then the 2-point conversion, little fake run, pop pass to Mo Alley Cox to convert the 2-point conversion. Colts execute that drive phenomenally. And now it's up to them to do it again. They start with the ball on their own 20-yard line. A lot of football left to be played in this one. Taylor's got 145 yards already, even against a solid Texans run defense. First down and 10. And they'll go to the backup running back, Zach Moss. And Moss going to go down after a solid gain of 7 or 8 there. So Moss is definitely a solid player and was having a great season before Taylor, came back from injury. Colts' last 6 drives. Their first 4 drives, they only had 15 plays and 40 yards. Last 2 drives, they've had 10 plays, 124 yards, and 6 first downs and 11 points. So the game did not start off great, but the Colts offense seemed to have found something that works here in these last couple drives. As we have a second down and 3. Minshew goes to Moss. Zach Moss bouncing it inside and outside. Moss to the 39-yard line. And another first down for Indianapolis. Again, their offense has found a groove, and this running game behind Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss and a good old line. And they're doing a great job. Excellent seal here on the edge. And that's Nelson who sealed that edge right there, allowing Moss to get through that hole and pick up a first down. That's huge, man. That is a huge play. 178 rushing yards for Indianapolis. They're averaging about 9 yards per carry. Their running backs are feasting tonight against this Texans defense. First down and 10 from the 38. We'll see if they stick with the ground game. They'll take the opportunity to go deep. And they will still stick with Jonathan Taylor. Guess who burst through the hole? Jonathan Taylor stays on his feet to the Houston 40-yard line. What a run by number 28. And this Texans run game, or this Colts run game is on fire. The Texans cannot stop Jonathan Taylor. He gets through this hole, and I thought they were going to get him. They don't, and then he's able to keep balance and get to the 40-yard line. Heck of a run here by JT. Again, I thought that they had an opportunity to stop him. I thought they were going to get him. They didn't. Now it's a first down and 10. An injury to a Houston Texans player as Jonathan Taylor is on fire. I mean, the guy cannot be stopped. They can't stop him. They're struggling, man. Got to give him a lot of credit for that. They got this run game figured out. Hmm. Anyways, so That right there is that's going to be a very key component in the rest of this game is can the Texans figure out how to slow down this Colts offense and this Colts run game? Because if the Texans are able to stop the run and they force Gardner Minshew to do anything passing wise, they're going to have success. But they're letting Minshew beat them consistently over and over again. Minshew is beating them or not Minshew. This Colts offensive line is beating them. Jonathan Taylor's winning. If the Texans can put the pressure back on Gardner Minshew, they'll probably win the game. If they keep letting the Colts run 9 yards per carry, they're gonna lose. It's gonna be here as we head into this final stretch, 7:28 remaining in the third quarter, final couple quarters here. This Colts run game has figured something out. They've had a lot of success in the third quarter so far. And that stoppage right there with the injury. We'll see how much of an effect this has on on the momentum because the Colts ran for 96 yards in the first half, which isn't bad. 96 yards is not bad, but 104 in the third quarter alone is ridiculous. Their offense is on another level. 104 yards rushing in this quarter. Jonathan Taylor 167 yards, averaging almost 10 yards per carry. Crazy. First down and 10 at the Texans 40-yard line. Minshew. He'll go to Taylor. Taylor making cuts, and Taylor finally stopped. There's that Texans defense making a play as he'll only get maybe a yard, maybe past the line of scrimmage. 2011 Chargers. Shane Steichen was a football admin assistant. Interesting. Shane Steichen, obviously, he was the Eagles' offensive coordinator last year, helped that offense get to the Super Bowl. And again, he ran the ball well last year in Philadelphia, had a great offensive line, and he was able to use that to his advantage, that offensive line, and run the ball with the guys they had, Miles Sanders and all them. Here's Taylor on second down and 9, and there is that Texans defense again making a play, stopping Taylor in the backfield. Now this is exactly what Houston wants, a third down and long passing situation. Shane Steichen's career, he was the Chargers QB coach in 2016-2019, Philip Rivers type days. Then he was the Eagles offensive coordinator 2021-2022, and then he was hired as the Colts head coach. That's how it happens, man. You work your way up the coaching ladder, you get a couple jobs, eventually land that DC OC job, and then once you get really good at that, you become a coach, a head coach. That's just how it works, man. That's how the cycles work. He's done a great job this year in his first year getting the Colts to this situation, overachieving big time. Third down and 9 for Minshew. He's got a clean pocket. He's going to fire, and it gets batted down at the line by the Texans. Malik Collins, the former Dallas Cowboy, making a play. It's fourth down and 9 for Indianapolis. So looked like Minshew had a spot he was going to throw this football to. Looked like Josh Downs. No, he was not throwing to Josh Downs. I don't know where he was throwing this. Either way, Malik Collins gets his hands all up in his face, and with a 57-yard field goal, that is what the Colts are going to attempt here. Matt Gay, we'll see if he has the leg. 57-yard field goal. Kick is up. It looks good if it has distance. Doinks off the post and no good. He nearly had it, man. It was looking good for a while there. I thought he had it, but then eventually the ball just kept 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 fading, kept going right, and then eventually, from this angle, I thought it was good when he kicked it, but it just kept going right, going right, going right, going right, and boom, hits the pole dead in the middle, and no good. The goalpost, man. That's tough. Good kick, solid kick. 57 is a tough distance, and I just think he didn't kick it as far to the middle from the start. I think that was the problem there. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's a big missed field goal though, because now Texans football at around, in really good field position too. So man, this is gonna be huge right here. This is gonna be big. Big drive coming up. Yeah, that's a huge missed field goal right there. But man, that's a good drive. But eventually, they did exactly what they needed. Minshew did Minshew things. Couldn't make a big play. Hmm. Was Boo not doing too well here? Oh, that Colts mascot's going through it. That's funny. First down and 10 at the 47 here. CJ Stroud and the offense will start with it. They'll fake the give. No, they're actually running a flea flicker. A flea flicker from the Texans. And CJ Stroud's going to take off. He's going to get the first down. They ran it up the middle. Well, they faked the. I guess they ran it, but flea flicker play here. They ran a flea flicker. Singletary flips it back. Nico Collins was the target, and I guess he just didn't want to throw it there. Didn't feel confident. Didn't feel like he could. He didn't like the safety look over the top. Stroud improvises, runs for the first down. Now it's a first down and 10. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Texans with the football in Indianapolis territory at the Indy 41. They're going to run it to Singletary, and Singletary exploding through the hole gets a few yards. Nice play by CJ Stroud. Oh, I mean, I like the flea flicker, though. Flea flickers are always cool little plays to see. A lot of the times they're explosive passing plays. Gotta give CJ that credit, though, for making that big play. Juju Brents. Wait, is he still out there or did he get benched? Second down and 6. Stroud running to the left, and Stroud's going to take off and run. He'll be a couple yards short of the first down. Stroud, a little play action bootleg, and he'll just take it out of bounds. Third down and 2 now. Third down and 2. Stroud firing and incomplete. He wanted Xavier Hutchinson down the field. And looks like that EJ Speed looks like he's pretty banged up after this play. Is that EJ Speed? He says that is him. He's pretty banged up after the play here. As here was Stroud. Had a clean pocket. Now, then DeForest Buckner came in late. Stroud had to get rid of it. And he just throws this one a little off the back foot. And right here was Xavier Hutchinson running his route. He stops. Stroud puts it in his hands, but good coverage from the Texans there, or the Colts there. Hopefully, speed's all right. Loving the speed here. Ooh, took a shot to the head. Ah, hopefully he's all right. Fourth down and 2. And that it was EJ Speed, the 2019 fifth round pick. So they will trot out Kaimi Fairbairn here to try to give the Texans the lead. He's 26 for 27 on field goals. He did miss 5 games this season. I remember they had like Agumbawale or whatever kicking. I think it was his name. They had him kicking field goals. That was pretty funny times. But now they got Kaimi Fairbairn kicking to try to give them the lead. 51-yard field goal for Fairbairn. Game is to 57 on the other side. What about Fairbairn? What has he got in him here? From 51. Kick is up, and it is good. And Kaimi Fairbairn has given the Houston Texans the lead in this one. And so, there you go. 17-14 lead for Houston. So Taylor gonna get the carry, get about a gain of 1 there. We got 3:28 to go in the third quarter. Colts down by 3, 17-14 again. They gotta keep beating Taylor. He's been the key, the vocal point of this offense, but 170 yards on the day. 7th career game with over 150 yards. It's insane. He's a great running back, man. Heck of a talent. 2nd down and 9. And they'll fake to give to Taylor. Minshew looking to air it down the field to instead check it down to Mo Alley Cox. He was looking downfield, looked like he was going to wind up and fire a deep one. Instead, he checks it down to Cox and he picks up a 1st down. So Gardner Minshew, big moment for Gardner, man. Big moment for Gardner. Alec Pierce was running down the field. I think this is who he was looking for on this throw. But I guess he decided otherwise and decided to take the check down. So yeah, there was Pierce. He thought about it, went to Cox underneath, picking up a 1st down. Alec Pierce, by the way, no receptions on the day. Here we go. 1st down. They'll go to Taylor, and he's swallowed up in the backfield by the Texans. The run defense has seemed to finally start to figure it out as they stopped Jonathan Taylor for a big loss. And that is what Houston needed. They were getting gashed consistently there for a while, but they finally decide to make it happen. A big-time shed on the block by Davis, who completely dominates his rep against Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson just got obliterated on that route. On that rep. And Jonathan Taylor losing 4 yards. 2nd down and 14. Now Minshew got to be forced to pass here. They'll fake the running back give. And now Minshew stepping up, firing left side. Pass is caught. Pittman took a shot. And there's flags everywhere. It's a 1st down for the Colts. But it's going to be a lot more after the hit on Michael Pittman, who's already taken a couple tough hits this year. Remember the DeMonte KZ hit a couple weeks ago, and now he just took another one. It's going to land 15 yards. That's going to land. It's going to be a personal foul on Desmond King. 15 yards tacked onto the hit. And that's huge. As we'll watch this again. So Pittman running his route, stops, runs a good route, it's open, makes the catch, and then takes a big shot from Desmond King here. I say it's just like that helmet to helmet, crown of the helmet to helmet contact there. Yeah, man, that helmet to helmet contact, nah. First down and 10. Fake the give. They'll go to Pittman on the screen. Pittman stays up, gets a few yards. Still, man, what a brutal year it's been for Pittman taking those big time shots to the head, dude. Second down and 6. They'll run up the middle to Moss and Zach Moss. Did he get the first? I think he did. It's a close one though. I think they're gonna spot him with a first down. And there'll probably be one more play ran here in this third quarter. As the Colts driving it down the field here. Shane Steichen and his boys, man, they're competing there. They're fighting. It's going to be a good finish. That final quarter of football is going to be a great one. Still a really close game and competitive game here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so in the last couple seconds, a lot changed. So they ended up reversing the spot rule. It's a third down and inches now. And also the third quarter's over. Clock right now. So going to the fourth quarter, it'll be a third down inches for Indianapolis. Yeah, it's going to be a big quarter coming up. Final quarter of football for one of these two teams. Will it be the Texans or will it be the Colts advancing to the NFL playoffs? We'll probably find out here in the next 45 minutes or so. So one quarter of football left to play here in Indianapolis. I thought, yeah, man, I don't know. I thought Moss might have had it. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think it's a first down. Um, looking at all the angles, John Perry agreeing. Yeah, this is a interesting situation. Steichen gonna challenge, and Steichen will challenge. He'll throw the challenge flag. This is a good challenge. Again, this shouldn't take too long to see. Again, I mean, I guess, from the angle, it looked kind of weird. The officials thought he didn't have the first down, and they reversed the call. At least that, Steichen challenging it, they'll hopefully get this right. Um, yeah, man. I think it's gonna change because right here, I mean, he's wrestled short. I don't know if like what the officials saw, but right here on this angle here, you can see that the ball and hit him. The ball's over the line, man. I think he did get the first down. As you can see the ball. Can they show us the first down marker though? Dang it! I think it's a first down. I think it's gonna be a first down here. You can see from multiple angles. Right here, he's over the line. So's the ball. First down Colts. This should not take too long. This is a first down. Let's speed it up here, please. Officials. Let's get it right. But yeah, this final quarter of football is going to be really interesting because, like I said, I thought Indianapolis had no business in this game early on. All right, so they reversed the call. It's a first down as it should be. But yeah, I just thought they had no business in this game. I really didn't. As ooh, hold on, significant. Why is Jonathan Taylor going to the locker room? Yeah, what? Dude, did Jonathan Taylor have to like go to the bathroom or something? Like, what? Why is Jonathan Taylor going to the locker room? It's pretty significant. But this is going to be a crazy quarter. I mean, this determines the playoff picture in the AFC. Wait, hold on. Why does it say there's 45 seconds left in the third quarter? I thought we were in the fourth quarter. But it's this is a big quarter. I mean, both these teams trying to get that playoff spot, and this is huge. Is it appears okay? So I guess it's still the third quarter. So maybe that's why they're sending Taylor to the locker room. Is they can run one play without him on the field, and then he can get looked at during the little quarter break. Here's a first down and 10, and they're gonna run it to Moss, and he is gonna get stuffed. Loses a yard on that play, and that will send us to the fourth quarter. Okay, so yeah, what is going on with Taylor though? Why is he going to the locker room? Like I didn't see anything really. As hold on, they're rushing to the line with 5 seconds left. I don't think they're going to get a playoff. They got a man in motion. All right, go in the fourth quarter. All right, so now we're going to the fourth quarter. Now we only have 15 minutes to determine who will win, who will be going to the playoffs. And again, what's at stake? Winner clinches a playoff berth, losers eliminated, and the winner tonight will have an opportunity to be the AFC South champion if the Jaguars lose tomorrow. I mean, like I said earlier in the stream, coming into this year, I thought there was no chance the Jags would not win this division. I mean, you looked at the division preseason. I didn't think the Titans were going to be that good with their QB situation. With no AJ Brown, I thought DeAndre Hopkins wouldn't make that much of a difference. I just didn't think the Titans had much of a chance. And the Texans and Colts were complete afterthoughts. I mean, you got the Colts over here with a raw quarterback prospect, Anthony Richardson. You got the Texans with C.J. Stroud and a pretty mediocre roster. Again, coming into the season, did anyone really know who Tank Dell was? Did anyone really know who what's his name is? Did anyone know who Tank Dell was? Did anyone really know Nico Collins? Like these guys were not household names, and they ended up putting up great seasons. And the Texans overall just really have, both these teams have massively overachieved their expectations this year. Second down and 11. Start the fourth quarter. Minshew will go to Moss up the middle, and Moss will be tackled. Whoa, do not hit that boy late. Third down coming up. And so this is big, man. This is a huge, huge, huge play. Shane Steichen got to drop a good one here. Pittman, Pierce, maybe. I mean, Pierce hasn't really done anything all game. Third down and 9, though, for Indianapolis. And again, got to figure out what's wrong with Jonathan Taylor. That's a big development for the rest of this game. Third down and 9. Colts are 0 for 7 from on third down today. Here's the third down and 9. Minshew firing over the middle. Cox makes the catch, but he is well short of the first down marker. So Minshew just was like, no, I'm not going to take the sack. I'm just going to go down. I'm just going to take a check down and boom. Dang, man. Right tackle's out for the game, Braden Smith. And then Taylor's dealing with something. Questionable return. Fourth down and 3. Matt Gay, 1 for 2 on the day. This is 35 yards, though. Do you think he'll make this one? And he does. Kick is good. Game is tied. So the Colts tied the game on that drive. Now the question is, can CJ Stroud make a play? And where's Jonathan Taylor? Is he coming back? I think that's a complete game changing situation here is whether Jonathan Taylor comes back. Let's go Titans, Will. All right. Let's see. What is the dude's name? Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, this is huge. This is a big, 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 big development here if he's not able to return. Sorry, Zach Moss. You're not JT. Heel injury? Heel injury. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Will, what do you think? Who do you think's gonna win, Will? Final quarter. Who's gonna win, Will? Yeah, this is if they gotta get JT, bro. They gotta I don't know what they gotta do. They gotta get him back in that game. Hmm. All right, big kickoff to the Texans here, and they are gonna return it. Oh, saw a little return, getting like 27 or so. Is that Damian Pierce? It is Damian Pierce. Crazy. First down 10. Stroud checks it down to Beck. And Andrew Beck's going to get a solid gain there. Second down and shorts. So, Texans offense, I mean, overall, not, with that electric start that they had, not a great game from them. Stroud in the first half had 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. He only has 38 yards this half, so not the best passing attack after that hot start. Second down and 2. Stroud will go to Singletary, and he's got the first down. But yeah, it's that hot start that the Texans had is no longer. They only have 56 yards of offense in the second half. The Colts have had 172, so the Colts have outplayed the Texans in this half. But with Jonathan Taylor banged up, if they go down and score a touchdown here, that might that'd be pretty huge. I think that definitely helped them put him in a great chance to win. First down and 10 at the 38. They're sending a blitzer. Stroud is pressured and down he goes. A big time blitz from Indianapolis, and number 48 comes in and makes a big play, sacking CJ Stroud. And Stroud never saw him, and then once the pressure came, no one blocked him. An easy sack here for Indy. Yeah, no one even no one blocks him. Nobody does anything. He just gets a free blitz in on Stroud. He comes in. Harrison comes screaming in, and boom, Stroud nowhere to go other than to the ground. And so now a second down and 20 after a 10-yard loss with the sack, which is huge. Now it's second down and 20. Stroud firing right side, passes caught. Dalton Schultz turns upfield. Schultz makes a cut, and Dalton Schultz with a very, very good gain, making about 17, making the third down and really short. Heck of a job by him there, and a big play for this Texans offense. They get a lot of those yards that they lost back and more. Now it's a third down and 3. Stroud just checking this down. I mean, Schultz isn't, when he played for the Cowboys, I know the guy, man. He's not the most athletic in the world, but made a nice play right there. Third down and 3. Stroud checks it down, and that's caught. It's Schultz again. It's a first down for the Texans. So they went from a second down and 20 just 2 plays ago to picking up the first down, and all of it went to Dalton Schultz. He just runs an out route here. No one covers him. Stroud puts it there. Nice snag by Schultz, and that's the drive. So, not really much else anyone can say, man, other than Schultz, 3 receptions, 27 yards, and 2 of them came on this drive in the last 2 plays. Huge. First down, 10 at the 50. Stroud's got the offense moving. He'll run to Singletary, trying to bounce it outside, and there's a flag down. Singletary's breaking tackles. Gets a positive gain, but again, there's a flag down, and we're going to see what the call is here. Probably going to be on the offense. And it is, holding the offense. Almost every single run play, they throw a flag. It's holding usually. Andrew Beck, the tight end, who scored a touchdown today. First and 20 now. We'll go to Schultz again. Second down and 14. Stroud running left. Has nowhere to go. He'll just fire it out of bounds. Wait, no way. Whoa, did he catch that? Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. First down, Nico Collins. I thought Stroud was just going to throw this away. He was panicking. He was just running around the pocket, had nowhere to go with the ball, and he throws this off his back foot. I thought this was just a throwaway, but Nico Collins comes back to the ball and secures this. That is phenomenal. I really did think that was out of bounds. That's incredible, man. That is incredible. Wow. That right there, 172 yards for Collins. Now it's 1st and 10. Flag is down as Singletary get about 5 here. I'm still at a loss for words as Stroud just made that throw. 'Multiple flags down here. I guess they're gonna replay this. All right. 1st down and 10. Stroud, pressure. He'll throw the screen to Schultz. And Dalton Schultz turning upfield. Oh, he got knocked down. Thought he was going to try and make an athletic play. Did not do that, but it's a 2nd down and short now. So, hey, man, he tried. 2nd down and 1. Stroud. Yeah, that CJ Stroud throw is ridiculous, man. Second down and 1. Hands it off to Singletary, and he'll get the 1st down. First down and 10. Good drive from the Texans so far. They've been able to run some clock and get good yards. Singletary tackle in the backfield for a big loss by EJ Speed. Hey, man, Speed's a solid player, man. He's made some good plays tonight in the run game. Stuff Singletary a couple times. Here was the handoff. No one blocked him here, though. He just sat there, read the play well, and boom, easy tackle for a loss. And now it is a 2nd down and 13. He's got 2 TFLs, 12 tackles tonight. 2nd down and 13, under 7 minutes to play. Winner goes to the playoffs. This is a big drive from Stroud. He's got some time. Now he's got to fire down the field. That's caught for a 1st down by Nico Collins. And a flag flies in late. Nico Collins and CJ Stroud are a connection. Wow. That is a incredible connection that those two got, man. Ridiculous throw after ridiculous throw from CJ Stroud tonight. The guy's got it. Tack on a little horse collar, gonna move him up even closer to the goal line. So yeah, Nico Collins with a huge play. Ronnie Harrison Jr. committing the penalty. And this play from Stroud is ridiculous. They got some pressure inside. Ebucom and who's that got the hits? It's Lewis here. They both get pressure, but right here, right on the break, Collins is open for the 1st down grab. And the horse collar from Ronnie Harrison. That's a textbook horse collar. He grabs him from behind. Now look at the ball at about the 3. Stroud 7 for 7, 82 yards on the drive. They'll go to Singletary on 1st down and goal. He bounces it inside, and he scores the touchdown. Devin Singletary gives the Texans the lead in the 4th quarter. And that right there is a CJ Stroud legendary drive. His rookie year has been an incredible one, and what could be his final big drive of the season of the regular season, he makes it one of his best. That was phenomenal, man. Big time throw after big time throw to get them to get them down the field, and then Singletary capping off with a touchdown. Just an absolutely ridiculous play by CJ Stroud multiple times. But this could be significant as Fairbairn misses the PAT. Now it gets interesting. Colts could go win the game on this drive, or at least take the lead. So hold on just a second. Game's not over yet. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Texans lead by 6. Fairbairn, what happened here, dude? Just an absolute clunker. Man. But yeah, that extra point could be very significant, man. We'll see, but it could be, man, could be pretty significant. Game like this, man. Every point matters for real. So I don't know. Anyways, so here we go. This is the big drive for Indianapolis. This is, I mean, they're gonna this drive single handedly will decide whether they make the playoffs. Can Minshew get it done? I don't know. It's gonna be intense. I'm excited to see it though. The finish of this game could be legendary. It really could be. It could be a legendary finish. One team's gonna be heartbroken, man. And honestly, I mean, I feel for both fan bases in this situation because I mean, again, regardless of what happens over these next few minutes, unbelievable. Yeah, not a great snap hold exchange, but yeah, unbelievable job by both of these head coaches, both of these teams to get the absolute most. I mean, D'Amico Ryans and Shane Steichen both inherited teams that were not coming off of multiple poor seasons, teams that were not trending in the right directions with the previous um what do you call it, with the previous ownership. Is big news for Indianapolis as they get Jonathan Taylor back for the drive. I mean, you had the Colts who just blew their playoff appearance a couple years ago, losing to a horrible Jacksonville team in the last week. You got the Texans who have been in the mud since the Deshaun Watson stuff started to go down, Bill O'Brien crap. Both these teams had to rebuild. Both these teams had to get back to a relevant stand to being relevant. And got to give both teams credit, man. They've gotten there. Got to give each of these. Both these teams have good young franchise quarterbacks that are going to be exciting to watch in the future. So got to give both teams credit and their coaches credit for getting the most. In these final 6 minutes and 20 seconds, though, one of these teams will be in the playoffs and one of them won't be, as Jonathan Taylor swarmed in the backfield on the first play of the drive for a big loss. Jalen Petrie making the play. I mean, it's just Jonathan Taylor looked ready to go on that final drive. He's ready. He's nodding his head. He is ready for this moment to try to get the Colts to the playoffs. They blew it a couple years ago. They were a hot team down the stretch, but they lost the big one in Jacksonville. And Taylor's trying to right his wrongs from that moment. Second down and 11. Minshew dropping back. Pass caught. Downs. First down. Downs. Into Texans territory is the rookie, Josh Downs, across midfield. And a big play by him right there as the Colts drive is officially moving. This is a big play right here by number 1. The Texans, as I see, it looks like they sent a blitz on this outside, but they didn't get home in time because Downs was open, and then Downs fits past Steven Nelson. Or that's Desmond King. He just runs past Desmond King, who does a poor job tackling, makes a cut, a man miss, and gets a lot of extra yards. 44 yards in the day, only a second catch of the day. First down and 10, Downs in motion. They'll go to Taylor. Taylor gonna get to the line of scrimmage before being tackled by the Texans defense. So a good start to the drive for the Colts. They get moving, but it is now under 5 minutes to play. It is the home stretch. Which one of these AFC South rivals will be going to the NFL playoffs and playing football in for the rest of January, potentially the rest of January next week? This is huge. This is the big drive. Taylor has a lot of yards today. Needs some more. 80 yards per half. Second down and 10. Minshew checks it down. Downs makes the catch. Doesn't get a whole lot. Third down coming up here. This is the big third down for the Colts. Can they pick this up? But yeah, I mean, Taylor, he's had two. I mean, he's been great today, man. He's been great. Colts are 0 for 8 on third down, though. And they're trying to pick this up. It's third down and 6. This will be an ideal time for the Colts to pick up their first third down of the night. Under 4 minutes to play now. Here we go. Third down and 6. Downs in motion on the left side. Now the motion back to the right. And they're going to run it to Taylor. Up the middle. And I think he's going to be short of the first down. But a flag is down as well. What's the flag? Ooh. That is a significant call. That's going to be a first down for the Colts. Illegal hands to the face on Malik Collins. And now the Colts are going to get a free first down as Collins had his hands all up in Ryan Kelly, the center. And it's just an easy penalty to call right there. So now the 11th penalty of the game for the Texans. A lot of penalties on them. And the Colts get a big first down. Here we go. 3:41 remaining, and now a first down inside the 35. Here is Minshew. Going to hand it off to Taylor, trying to find space. He'll get a few yards before being brought down, bringing up a second down now. They keep showing that winner clinches, playoff bird, loser eliminated graphic, like a little ticker at the bottom at nauseum, bro. Like, dude, we get it. Like, yes, we know this. They're both 9-7. Obviously, the team that wins makes the playoffs. The team doesn't is out. Will Anderson get into the sideline here? Taylor at 173 yards on the day, averaging 6.9 yards per carry. They just need one more big run from JT. Here we go. And again, remember that missed PAT could be big if they score a touchdown. Second down and 6. They're going to pitch it to Taylor. Do they have the blocks? Taylor makes a cut inside, and he's not going to get much. Man is down for the Texans, though, on the field. It's going to be a third down coming up. At third down and 5 here. And I saw a Texans player get pretty banged up as that's Denzel Perriman, who's down. 2:41 to go in the game. And so this is crunch time, man. This is the big moment of the season for both these teams. Who will execute in this big moment? Is what it comes down to. Perriman here. Dang. Clyde's with a couple dudes, man. Yeah, this is the moment. This is the season on the line for both these teams, and this is huge. So I really don't know what's going to happen at this point. I really don't. This is ridiculous, dude. This is a crazy game. Love to see a good game within a situation like this. All right, third down and 5. So now another third down again. Colts are 0 for 9 on third down. Technically, they didn't pick up the last one. Third down and 5. They're going to run to Taylor. He's going to get the middle, and he's pushing. Oh, that's going to be a big call. Did they spot him with the first down? The officials look like they're marking him. Ooh, officials holding up a 1. I think that's the first down. And they will. They're going to spot JT with a first down. And now we're at the 2-minute warning. A 2-minute warning here. This is very interesting. This game is gonna come down, I think, to the final drive. I think what's gonna happen is this big push here. I think Taylor did reach the line to gain. I think the Colts are going to score a touchdown, and then CJ Stroud will get a drive to win the game. I think the Texans will kick a field goal to win it. But I don't know. Again, this game is living up to its potential and living up to the hype, being a game for the playoffs, win or go home. These teams are both evenly matched division rivals. And yeah, uh, it's yeah, it's lived up to the billing, man. Is a winner go home game between two teams that are both 9-7 division rivals. I mean, both teams have the Colts have a good run game and exciting running back, and the Texans have a passing offense that can explode at any moment with a heck of a quarterback in C.J. Stroud. The Texans have a good pass rush that's able to affect the game in that situation and able to affect the game in that way. While the Colts have good run defense and are able to, for the most part, those big defensive tackles, Grover Stewart and DeForest Buckner make plays. So this game has been evenly matched. Both teams have some big flaws and some strengths, and both those teams, are fringe playoff teams, and only thing that matters now is who's going to execute here in these final 2 minutes. I mean, it's 2-minute drill, man. At this point, if the Colts go down and get a touchdown here, kick the PAT, it's up to the Texans to answer and kick a field goal for the win. So that's big. But yeah, that's the key, man. Is that it's going to be a great finish, though. Who would have thought at the beginning of the season, in week 1 of the season, that we'd be watching that all of America, a lot of America, all football, NFL fans would be spending their final NFL regular season Saturday, Week 18 Saturday, watching the Colts and Texans. If you told me that in preseason, I'd be like, "What are you talking about? Why are the Colts and Texans a primetime game in Week 18? They're fighting for a playoff spot, both of them? That's ridiculous." No one could have ever seen that coming, but here we are. Both these teams have overachieved. Either team would be be practically playing with house money to make it to the playoffs, considering where they were just at this time last year. Here we go. Final 2 minutes. One team will go home. One team will be going to the playoffs. First down and 10. Oh, pitch it to Taylor on first down. Taylor trying to make a play. He's going to turn upfield, go out of bounds, getting a couple yards. So JT, up in very good game for him. He's played great, and he's been phenomenal. But it's going to come down to Gardner Minshew. I mean, you got 3 timeouts, but it's Minshew. Gonna have to be Minshew, man. Gonna have to be number 10 who makes the play here. That's just how it has to happen, dude. Unless Taylor can bust off a big one, which they've only passed the ball twice this drive. But yeah, it's gonna be Minshew. Second down and 8. And they're going to run it to Taylor. Outside. Taylor not going to get the first. He tried to cut it back outside. It'll be a couple yards short. Maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe they're just going to run the ball at JT every play and pick up the first down, touchdown. I don't know, man. But it's third down and 2. That's what I do know. And this is big. This is big. 10 plays, 59 yards, 4.5 minutes. That's the statistics of this drive. As Colts fans are nervous, man. I mean, this is a wild times in Colts. They've had Peyton Manning at quarterback. They've had Andrew Luck at quarterback. Now they got Gardner Minshew in a playoff game. This is probably a playoff game at the end of the day. Third down and 2. Man, in motion. You know where they're going to go, though. They're going to go to Taylor. He's going to be stopped with about a yard to go. And now here is the big play. The season is on the line. Fourth down and one for Indianapolis. They got three timeouts, so I guess the game would technically not be over. But obviously, the Texans would be in a very favorable position. So this is it. Fourth down and one. Season could be on the line here. Do they go to Taylor? Minshew trying to hard count him now. Fourth down and one at the 15. The snap, Minshew. Got to get it off. 3 seconds. Timeout called. Man, I don't like that by the Colts there. And again, I understand the game is probably over if you don't get it, but now you don't even really have an option to like you had to use a timeout there. I mean, it's big. Again, now it's like now you pretty much put all your eggs into scoring a touchdown right now, which again, I mean, you should, but like you now that you have two timeouts, man, a bit just for the chaos. I want them to get a touchdown just so CJ Stroud does have an opportunity to drive him down the field and win the game. I want that, bro. That's the ideal situation. The ideal outcome here is that they do get the touchdown and Stroud has a chance to win them the game. Man, I'm nervous. I don't even have a team in this game, bro. Fourth down and one. Here we go. Minshew fires and drops. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could not have drawn up a better play. And Goodson, of all people, man. Wow. Dude, I feel so bad for that kid right now, bro. That dude, I feel so horrible. Oh my goodness. Man, I mean, it's a good play design. You drew it up perfectly. And it wasn't a great throw by Minshew at all, but I mean, it's in your hands, man. That's yours. I mean, you spent all off season, all the time working on that, and you drop it in the only moment, man. I feel for that dude. I do. Man, that's a horrible feeling you must be going through right now. I mean, again, you drew that play up as well as you could have, and now a minute three to go. Two timeouts for the Colts, and they can't stop them here. Again, even if they get the ball back, they got like 2% chance anyway. First down and 10. They'll go to Singletary. He'll get a couple yards. Time not going to be called here by Indy. Man, that's. Oh, man, that sucks. I feel so bad. Like, man, that's. Drew it up perfectly. Drew it up absolutely perfectly, and he just didn't catch the ball. Now the thing is, it's like, man, I really just don't get I really just don't. That's a horrible way to end your season. But like in that situation, second down seven, they're gonna bottle up in the backfield here. I don't get the I really don't get the play call though. Well, at least I get the play call, but I don't get the person. It's your third string running back. Why is your third string running back the one? Why is your third string running back the one who's um is responsible to make that play? Why is it not Jonathan Taylor? Why is it not Zach Moss at the very least? Why is it Goodson? Like that doesn't make any sense. That it doesn't. Like it just does not make a single bit of sense. Why that's the guy that you want. Third down six. Singletary could ice it right here. He'll go down, and now they're gonna have. Oh, bro, they're gonna have like. No, they're gonna have like 7 seconds. Yeah, this is over, bro. Man, that is going to be a question for Shane Steichen here is why did you take the ball out of JT's hands? Why was the play not drawn for JT? 7 seconds here. And the Colts are now the Texans are 7 seconds away from something that they couldn't have probably dreamed of in April. CJ Stroud, in his first year as Houston quarterback, is about to lead the team to a playoff appearance, dude. That's insane. All the credit in the world to them. I feel so bad for the Colts, man. That they were like, that's how the season ends, bro. Is a stupid drop like that. So here we go. 8 seconds on the clock, I guess. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. They're going to be able to punt the ball. And they're going to run backwards. And they're going to have to get him. There's a second on the clock. All right, so with that, 2 points added. Now the second on the clock. Not a bad decision. That's a good decision by D'Amico and the boys. Running back. 7 seconds off the clock. Couldn't waste all the time. I feel bad for Goodson, bro. I really do. Man, that's just. It's crazy. One second left. All right. What are they going to do here? 1 second. Bro, what is going on here? 1 second left in this winner go home game here. And they will punt it away. This is it. Final return from Josh Downs. They're going to lateral to Pittman. And Pittman's going to lateral it back. The ball is on the ground. And the Houston Texans are going to the playoffs. CJ Stroud, in his first year as the Texans quarterback, has led the team to their first playoff appearance since 2019. They win this winner go home game. And for the first time in a long time, the Texans are finally going to the playoffs. 10 wins on the year for CJ Stroud and his squad. D'Amico Ryans in his first year. And the Houston Texans defied all odds this season and made it to the playoffs. Gardner Minshew and the Colts put up a hell of a fight. And again, that's a team that was also just on the cusp of making an improbable playoff appearance. But at the end of the day, It's CJ Stroud and the Texans who win tonight's game, and they will be going to the playoffs. And I mean, man, the Texans, they got holes, they got issues, but that's a franchise. That's a team that, first of all, that's a franchise that's on the come up for sure. But that's also a team. That's a team that's not an easy opponent to play in the playoffs. CJ Stroud, if he gets going, Texans could pull off an upset. Don't count them out. But for now, the Houston Texans shock the world by going to the NFL playoffs. They will be playing football, meaningful football in January. And again, man, for Tyler Goodson, just I feel horrible for that guy, man. That's just that's a horrible way to go out, man. That's a horrible way to end the season. Imagine, man, imagine working so hard all year just for that. Just terrible, dude. All right, well, there it is. Both Texas teams are in the playoffs. All right, man. That's it.